We are back with an urgent new warning from the FBI about cybercriminals tampering with QR codes to try to steal your money and private information. Janae Norman has the story. Good morning, Janae.
Hey, George, good morning. From restaurants to retailers, it seems that we see QR codes everywhere nowadays. You just point your phone's camera at the barcodes and you're directed to everything from menus to contactless payment. But now the FBI is warning you gotta be careful with them. The new warning from the FBI this morning, urging caution for consumers when using QR codes. The agency says criminals are tampering with some codes to steal information and money, altering both the digital and physical square barcodes and replacing them with malicious ones. In Texas, officials in San Antonio, Austin, and Houston alerting the public of fake QR codes found on parking meters. So, how's it work, and how easily could you potentially become a victim? In October, we enlisted the help of Mark Ostrowski with cybersecurity firm Checkpoint to show you what could happen if you click on a bad website linked to a QR code.
I created this QR code you see here.
I scanned the QR code just as I would at a restaurant or store. It takes me to this site that looks completely legit and asks for my information to complete my payment. After I hit send, it's thanking me for my purchase.
The information went where it's supposed to go to.
Yeah.
In this particular scenario, that just sent an email to me.
Like literally instantaneously.
Instantaneous with all the information, right? The CCV code, the credit card number, email, address, all the personal information that I would need, maybe to assume your identity somewhere else.
So what are the concerns with QR codes? Because QR codes themselves aren't a problem. It's where it leads you to.
Exactly. So QR codes themselves are totally secure. But where the QR code takes you, or who's creating the QR code for malicious reasons, is what actually creates the scenario that we went through, where it's redirecting you somewhere you shouldn't go.
So we know QR codes are actually quite useful, especially since the pandemic began. So remember, QR codes are not inherently bad. It's what the bad guys do with them by sending you to bad links. That's what you got to be on alert for.
So how do you protect yourself?
Well, George, so our experts actually suggest not scanning any QR codes that are outside of businesses just to play it safe and make sure that they weren't tampered with. But if you do scan one, look for things like misspelled words, wrong punctuation. That happens a lot on phishing sites. Also, with the URL that comes up, see if there are any extra words. And of course, does the presentation of the website look professional? If it doesn't, pay attention to the graphics. If something seems off, it probably is.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.